Hey everybody, my name is Angie Murenga. You're watching Just Angie, and today I want to talk about all things governance and what are Waithera's governance thoughts. So she's here with me, and we're going to discuss all things governance. Waithera, you know. I know I've not said anything, but I have to, you know. I think I don't know. I wept. This country is making me weep now. Weeping is the thing. I'm like, we can't. And imagine I even did a video. I've wept.
Oh my goodness.
Wept on camera because I'm like, please, what can we do? What do you think? You know, governance is your thing.
I know.
What are your thoughts?
And those are things you drew out in me, family and governance. And you always say the family is not right. Governance, we'll have an issue with governance.
We will.
So I think I'm at a place where maybe we need to get the psychologists in this country and sort out the leaders, the politicians, because I don't think they are leaders. I mean,
but you see, somebody else said, let's start the other way, Waithera, and it's true. Somebody said, the politicians they can be part of the problem, but we're also a big part of the problem.
Oh yeah.
Who elects the politicians?
We
give how? Why?
We do it because first they speak our language.
I think they
are
speak
our neighbor.
You know, secretly, I think that's what we want. I mean, you know, I've been writing about ethics, and I'm thinking maybe, you see, another argument I think that's out there is, that's what makes me weep, is that are we talking about against corruption and against governance because we don't have a position? So if we were in that place, if the roles were reversed, we'd be behaving exactly like that. Because there's something here about our behavior. There's something wrong that it is us. We have allowed this to happen and we continue because secretly we wish it was us.
Yeah. I mean, I think, and someone said that the other day, the reason we are all hell raising is because we are not eating.
Yes.
Part of the pie.
If we were eating, we'd be quiet.
We would be quiet.
If, like, no, the other day I saw, I don't even know if you can talk about it, but anyway, since it was in the public newspapers, I guess we can. If the 15 million landed in your account,
let me tell you.
But me, I can't. I will bind it. I will maybe get this money out of here.
Get out.
This week, I said, please go.
Yes.
There's no way, because we can't.
I know. And already you can see people are asking, why would she return? So someone tell us the real story about
why would she return?
First of all, not? Monica Canary, you have done
done it. Well done to you, man.
You have shown us.
You.
Yes. I think we need to get a Monica Canary outfit.
I think that note, I'm telling you, I've never got one, but I'm going to get one.
Yes.
Because what?
Because
she had to return it. What was she going to do with it?
And then I think it's because we don't think generationally. She must have thought, my children, my relatives.
Do you know whether we like it or not? They don't like me to say this.
Yes.
But diseases must visit you that have no name. There's no name or medical condition.
Yeah.
Because the other thing when I was saying, like, if corruption now, if it's becoming the fact that, okay, not even corruption, governance, and ethical governance is becoming a problem, then I think God has to check in.
He has. And I think
since nobody else can deal with you, now, may the Almighty God deal with you now.
But I think that's what he's doing, because now things are starting to, the boil is not starting to erupt slowly. Yeah, because it's been septic, we have been blowing it, we put bandage. Now is the time, and I'm sure we have not had it all. But what amazes me is how rich we are. That billions,
and the country could continue,
and we are still standing.
Do you know? I don't know what it is. It's divine. Now, me for myself, I'll say it's divine interference, because how does the nation still stand?
I know.
Other nations have collapsed at something even slighter than this.
I know. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that our politicians are not thinking generationally. But they're not thinking about their own. Is it only our
politicians or it's everyone? Because you know me, for governance is for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we elect the government. You see, we can't only think of the political side of government.
But the fish roots from the head, Pastor Angie. The fish
so is the head politics?
The head. Yes. Politics.
That's in politics even.
My senator, my governor, my... You know, so by the time the guy from Mashinani is saying, we mama nani, ongeze ile invoice, add an extra zero, it's because it has trickled down.
But are you saying it's only politics that is driving the nation? Because sometimes I feel like we lend too much. I may be wrong, but we lend, there's the social part, there's the economic part, and then there's the political part. All of this is required, for the nation to work. Why the leverage only on the politics?
Because I think it's just vibrant. It's good. It's what we pay for. Look at how many millions are put to run an election, Pastor Angie. There is something that people have discovered.
Yeah, to run an election.
Yes, how many cases are still in court today about an appeal about an election? And, you know, people are still getting paid, and yet there's a court case. I'm like, really? First of all, even in this country right now, in our Nairobi County, we cannot run a county from Machakos.
Who's running the county from Machakos?
Our good governor.
Which one?
Mike Sonko.
Why
is
running it from
because
Machakos?
He said he has a security threat. His security has been withdrawn. Yeah. Okay. So he's running the county. Can you imagine his CSAs, his cabinet drive all the way to Machakos
to have a meeting? To
have a cabinet meeting.
Why? Is that allowed?
Whose money, taxpayers' money, is that? To fuel those cars, you know, to have a meeting. And I'm sure there'll be bitings and everything else associated. I think that I want to call out the good governor and say, we can't, there's something that's not working. He has the authority to call it out and say, this is not working. You know, and get the support he needs, if it's security or whatever that he needs to run this country. Number two, you cannot run this country on social media. That's the because they are constantly, oh, I did this. And even the good Bible says, let not your left know what
your right hand is doing.
Has done. We need to feel the impact. So if you patch up a road in Lavington or Mudhurwa and whatever, Ngong Road is suffering and stuff, just do it. We will see it. We will see the fruit
of, we will see them by their fruit, and you know them by their fruit. We don't have to talk about it.
We don't have to talk about it. You don't have to shout about it. You know, we will see the fruit. So I don't know. I think politics is very close to us. Everything is politics.
Really?
Everything is politics.
If we steal money from organization, it's politics.
It's still politics. Who's earning it? Who's getting the money? Where are they getting it? Everything is politically run, Pastor Angie.
It's so sad.
Everything is politically run.
You know, the other thing I've been thinking about, but we need to also look at that, is that Kenya Vision 2030, when you looked at the vision, there was a lot of work done on the social pillar and the economic pillar. But the political pillar is like 3 pages, and what are 3 pages? Then the whole country hangs on the political pillar. So I'm like, so why wasn't a lot more done on this political pillar? Because like it's a mystery for everyone.
Yeah. And I think it's hidden. It's like you're saying, it's a mystery, because when you open this door, you realize, it has these opportunities. It has these opportunities. Who was trying to do, look even at the film industry. When they needed to shoot that old man, what was the name? The guy who went to school, Murenga or someone. The old man. They had to shoot the movie in South Africa.
Why? Because
it was easier to transport the cast and host the cast in South Africa.
Because it's so hard to do a movie in this country. In this
country. Everyone wants a license. From Kanjo, the film board, the government, everyone needs a license.
That's another thing which brings me to the fact that I think corruption has stopped so many things from happening for the country. It really has. You know, in terms of drugs and treatments, people want to get treated for something. I hear there's something, I can't talk about much, but there was a treatment that was happening. How did they stop halfway? I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, then you have to lobby again with the government. And people have been treated halfway. But so much has been stopped because of somebody maybe demanding a bribe.
Yes.
Like now, I saw even recently somebody said Ellen DeGeneres, was that?
Yes.
The Giraffe Center. Yeah. So actually now I can understand there's somebody who commented and said they don't agree with milking this thing. Maybe that's what they were talking about. Like, there's a balance. There's a balance between everything you do, you post it on social media because people say, okay, you're active, but then again, you don't have to tell us everything that you're doing. So I don't know whether that's the same balance with this, because they were saying, please, can somebody pick this up from I guess, Brand Kenya or
KWS?
Or, pick this up and let's promote the country through this. I don't know.
It's because we have been hurt so bad. Our index, we are topping every day. Our corruption index. So we really need good news. So if surely Ellen has come. You know, the other day she crashed the internet when she was doing those awards. She just took a selfie, and before Twitter had gone down because she's an influencer. So if she's here, she has seen something. It's the same way we don't celebrate the prophets in Jerusalem.
Yes. In your own home.
We don't
you must go outside the country.
So it has taken Ellen to come here and tell us, because people even ask, where is that?
It's Giraffe Center.
It's in Kenya. I think it's somewhere in Karen.
Yeah.
And we don't know that. We are waiting for people from outside to come and tell us how awesome our country is. Even investments. We have to wait for people from... You can dig your own borehole. But you rather TD Jake's ministry comes and digs your own borehole. Then you're like, oh my gosh, we have recognition. Wow, you know, so it's sad. I think politics has a big role to play. I remember reading John Githogo's book on It's Our Turn to Eat, and highlighting just how scandals have happened. Remember Golden Bag? Hey, and we went to the streets, and before you know it,
at least now yeah, to the streets. We need to go to the streets.
Yeah. You know? So I mean, the revolution in Egypt needed one person.
Hey, but that guy was done. I hear he was selling hot dogs or something.
Yeah, he was.
And they burnt his stands. They took what, you know. But
he set himself on fire
because that's you see. But that's the frustration of the everyday man in this nation.
Yes,
it's not our frustration. It's the frustration of the Mwananchi every day. To face obstacles, you just wake up, your eyes open, you're like, maybe it's from the world to swallow you up.
But I think Kenyans, we are so resilient.
No, okay, the resilience helps sometimes, but it doesn't help. We've got to do something. I mean, somebody said there are other nations where if you increase the price of bread, the whole street, the whole nation is on the street. You are not going to increase it and you reverse it. I think us, the problem is that something happens, we're okay.
Yeah.
Something happens, we're okay.
Yeah, when the matatus are not working,
to live around it,
we will walk
around it, do something, and be quiet.
We are people of systems. We put systems all around us, you know.
We need to protest.
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, remember, I don't know, was it the Queen of England when she saw people protesting about many years back, those old age, and she saw people protesting about there's no bread, the families are not getting bread, and she ignorantly asked, why can they not eat cake?
Yeah.
Wow, cake?
You can't even find bread, let alone cake.
So I think our ninis are like that, our politicians are like that, and I think it's time to call out the good president and say, imagine, Baba, do something.
Me, let this president, I pray for this president, I love this president, but now where we have reached,
he has to do something.
And I think he has to do something drastic. That's been an amazing conversation on all things governance with Waithera. That was part 1. So looking forward to engaging with you next Thursday as we continue part 2. God bless.